Connie doesn't like you to get so excited. Now, look, you're a grown woman, not a child. Tell me calmly, what did you win?
$1,000.
$1,000? Whee! Oh, well, let me see. Where does it say? Where does it say?
It's right here on the entertainment page. It's right under that picture.
Oh, of course, there you are. But this picture hardly does you justice, dear.
That's a picture of Rin Tin Tin. Here, Mrs. Davis. Oh. It's the item right under the picture.
Oh, yes. Burbank man wins first prize in Teamsters Union raffle. First prize of a new car.
No, read a little farther down.
Second prize of $1,000 was won by number 29066.
That's me, Mrs. Davis.
Really? Well, if you ask me, they certainly spelled your name all wrong.
Yes, I usually spell it with 4 numbers. No, you see, they couldn't make out my name, so they printed the number on my ticket. But it does say there that I'm a teacher at Mrs. Nestor's elementary school.
The prizes will be given out today at Union Hall by Aloysius Kilgallen, the owner of the hall.
Yes, but what time today? I'd better call Mr. Kilgallen and find out. I wish this item had given Mr. Kilgallen's number.
Well, it's much easier to find it in the phone book by his name.
Sometimes I feel like the male half of Burns and Allen. Oh, here it is. Thornwall O 3187.
Yeah. Who is it?
Mr. Kilgallen?
Yeah.
This is Miss Brooks, Constance Brooks, but my friends call me Connie.
Connie Brooks? Well, look, if you're the little redhead I ran around with before I got married, you better hang up. My wife is very jealous.
No, you don't understand, sir. I've never met you. I'm a teacher at Mrs. Nestor's elementary school.
Well, that's too bad, but I got my troubles, too. My wife is very jealous.
Mr. Kilgallen, my number is 29066.
I thought you said you were Miss Brooks.
I am Miss Brooks.
Oh? Well, when did you get out?
Mr. Kilgallen, did I just awaken you?
Well, either that or I'm talking in my sleep with a phone in my hand.
Well, what I have to say won't take a minute. You see, I'm the lady that won one of the prizes you're giving away today at Union Hall.
Oh, the Teamsters Union raffle, yeah.
That's right. I won second Teamster. A prize.
Yeah, well, look, I'm handing the prizes out at 4 o'clock. Now, be there on time with your raffle ticket or else the prize goes to the next contestant.
Oh, I'll be there at 4 on the dot, Mr. Kilgallen. You can depend on me, sir. I wouldn't miss that. Mr. Kilgallen? Mr. Kilgallen? Well, I can pick up my prize at 4 o'clock today, Mrs. Davis.
Well, I only hope that Mr. Conklin doesn't find out. You know how severe he is about gambling.
You wouldn't call buying a raffle ticket gambling.
Well, you told me how he suspended Miss Sparks for 6 months because he found a bingo card in her gym locker.
Well, now that's gambling. Oh, let's forget about Mr. Conklin. I'm too happy. I'm just so glad I hung on to this raffle ticket.
Well, I needn't say have a good day, dear. I know this will be.
I forgot to say something to Mr. Kilgallen, and he was so sweet to me.
Yeah, who is it?
Hello, Mr. Kilgallen?
Yeah?
This is Miss Brooks again.
Oh, what is it this time?
Well, I just wanted to call up and apologize, Mr. Kilgallen, for wakening you before. Mr. Muncie, I'm due to appear at Union Hall at 4 o'clock today to pick up $1,000 I won in a raffle.
Oh, really? You know, I saw that item in this morning's newspaper. I was particularly interested because they said it was a teacher here at Mrs. Nestor's. But I had no idea you were 29066.
Well, they spelled my name wrong.
Listen, you don't have to worry about Mr. Conklin. He's not due at the auditorium until 5:30.
Oh,
now,
5:30?
Good morning, Miss Brooks.
Good morning, sir.
Well, Muncie, lock's almost complete.
Just a moment, sir.
Oh, stay with it, boy. As Muncie may have told you, I've had a stroke of good fortune.
Oh, I had a little good luck today myself, sir.
Yes, I'm performing my magic act before my lodge brothers at Union Hall this evening. The last time I performed for them, I had a pretty girl in black tights assisting me, but this time I'm using Muncie.
Oh, really?
Yes, now they'll pay attention to the act.
What time are we due there, sir?
Well, that's what I intend finding out. I'm going to call Mr. Kilgallen at once. I've got his number someplace here on the table. Oh, yeah. Yes, there it is. On the wall. Oh, 3181.
Yeah.
Mr. Kilgallen?
Yeah, Kilgallen speaking.
Did I awaken you, Mr. Kilgallen?
Who is this?
My name is Conklin. I'm calling about this evening's entertainment.
Oh, well, look, I'm sorry, but my wife is very jealous, Miss Conklin.
Mr. Conklin. And you don't understand. This concerns the Loyal Order of Bald Eagles. You see, I am the principal eagle.
Well, then why don't you fly away and let me sleep?
Mr. Kilgallen, this will only take a moment. I'm appearing at the hall this evening, sir. I am the magician.
Oh, well, what is it you want to know?
What time do I appear on the program?
Well, we've managed to sandwich you in between the trained seals and the talking dogs.
You put me between the trained seals and the talking dog?
Sounds like he's right back in the middle of his own faculty again.
Of course, if you don't want to perform, Conklin.
I want to perform, sir. I want to perform.
Oh, well, then be at the hall at 6:30.
Sir, 6:30 on the dot. You bet 6:30. That I'm Mr. Kilgallen. Hello, Mr. Oh. 6:30, he says. However, I intend being there at 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock, Mr. Conklin?
Why, yes, Muncie. I saw an item in this morning's paper that someone here at school won a prize on a raffle ticket. And I intend to be there when those prizes are handed out. And the teacher who steps forward will be subject to instant dismissal for gambling.
But, sir, surely you don't call buying a raffle ticket gambling.
And what do you call it, Missy? Eating French pancakes? Incidentally, Miss Brooks, you mentioned a few moments ago that you, too, had had a stroke of good luck. Mind telling me what your bit of luck was?
Oh, not at all, sir. A funny thing happened to me on my way to school this morning. I stumbled across a loaded revolver, and just think what that's going to save me in arsenic. Mr. Muncie said he'd bring our lunches down here so we could talk. I want to find out what's detaining him. Hello, Mr. Muncie? Oh, excuse me. I must have misdialed. Well, go right back to sleep, Mr. Kilgallen. Dial 7 instead of a 4.
Hot coffee and sandwiches for all, folks. Here we are. Nice and hot. Got a
Right
little
there,
note for
Mr.
you.
Muncie.
Sandwiches for everybody. Yeah. Now, you decided what you're going to do, Miss Brooks?
No, I haven't decided yet, Mr. Muncie. The $1,000 of my job. What would you do, Mr. Talbot?
Well, when it comes to money, honey, I can express my philosophy in 2 words. Take it.
Listen, you got to keep in mind that teaching jobs are mighty scarce nowadays. You might be out of work for months, even years.
He's right. I don't dare risk it.
Well, let's look at it from this angle. On your job as a school teacher, how long would it take you to save up $1,000?
He's right. I'll grab the grand. But there was only some way of getting it without losing my job.
You haven't got a chance. If you show up at 4 o'clock to claim that money, Mr. Conklin will be there and give you the sack.
Oh, now, wait a minute. Maybe he won't be there. Listen, he's got a habit of tossing his car keys in the top drawer of his desk every morning.
Well, what's the point?
Well, just this. At 2:30, Muncie and I stage a fist fight in the corridor. You run in to tell Conklin about it, and when he goes out to investigate, you grab his car keys.
I won't do it. That's stealing.
No, borrowing. You can toss him back in the morning. Can't get to Union Hall without his car.
He's so determined he'd take a taxi.
Not if you offer to give him a lift in your station wagon, Muncie. And I know a shortcut through the hills that'll take 2 days to get there. And in the meantime, Connie can run over and collect $1,000.
Isn't this the most impossible scheme you ever heard, Miss Brooks?
Oh, it's perfectly ridiculous. Now, let's sit down and figure out how you stage the fist fight so I know when to grab it. Mr. Conklin, sir, you've got to come out and stop them before they kill each other.
Who?
Mr. Muncie and Mr. Talbot, they're having a fist fight in the corridor.
Fist fighting on school premises? Good heavens. Oh, I'll stop that right away. Oh.
Hello, Mrs. Davis. This is Connie. Look, I'm flying over to Mr. Kilgallen's to pick up my money right now. Meet me there. Well, I'll explain later.
Into my office. Both of you.
I've got to get out of here. Mr. Conklin gets back, he might frisk me for his car keys. Bye
All right,
now.
come on. Hold on with me. Let's get in there. Come on. What? Fist fighting like common ruffians. There can be no excuse. Now, what on earth provoked this outrageous incident?
Well, sir, Talbot said that you're the best principal in the country. And I said that you're the best principal in the whole world.
Well, that's no Well, friends, if you'd care to step outside and resume your friendly little fist fight, I won't interfere again. No, indeed. You have my blessing. Oh, sweet. Well, now, I have to get over to Union Hall, and so I'll drive there, and I'll... My car keys! They're gone! How will I get to Union Hall at 4 o'clock?
I'd be glad to drive you over in my station wagon, sir.
Oh, splendid, splendid. Well, oh, just a moment. Inasmuch as I am to perform my magic act there this evening, we might just as well take the magic box along with us. Yes. Now, be very careful of it because it's quite delicate.
All right.
Easy now. Yes. Now, watch the doorway because if you break anything, it's just more ruin.
Hello? Hello? Oh, Mr. Kilgallen's assistant. I'm pleased to meet you. No, this is Margaret Davis. I've been waiting here a couple of hours for a friend. Well, I'm afraid Mr. Kilgallen can't speak to you right now. The phone's wakened him so often today, he's dead to the world. Oh, yes, he's been sleeping like a baby since 3:30. Bye.
Be careful. Watch this door. Yeah, I'm all right. Get that door on the side. All right, watch it. Very careful. All right, bring it on here. That's right.
Okay.
Take it easy now.
Whereabouts do you want it?
Well, we'll put it over here by center. The auditorium, you see.
Okay.
There we are. Yeah. Oh, you and your shortcuts. 7 times we passed the same duck pond. Do you realize it's after 5 o'clock?
Oh, that was a pretty tricky road. But don't worry, Mr. Conklin. Next time...
What next time? When I want a merry-go-round, I'll go to the beach. Now, I'm going to hunt up Mr. Kilgallen and see if anyone from our school showed up to claim that $1,000. Now, you wait here. don't get lost.
Hello, Mr. Muncie.
What are you doing here?
I've been waiting here for Connie, but she didn't show up to claim her prize money.
She didn't show up. That's funny. I wonder where she could be.
What number are you calling, please?
Connie.
Miss Brooks, what were you doing in the magic box?
Trying to disappear. I was in that thing when you wheeled it out of Mr. Conklin's office. One more trip around that duck pond, and I'd have flown back to Capistrano.
Well, if you were supposed to claim that money at 4 o'clock, you're out of luck.
I know.
Oh, not yet. Mr. Kilgallen is snoozing in that little office there. And just a few minutes ago, I set the clock in there back to 3:30. His wristwatch, too.
Well, then maybe I still have a chance. Now, look, if you could steer Mr. Conklin away from here before...
Not a soul. No. Just no. What?
Oh, hello, Osgood.
Margaret Davis, what on earth are you doing here?
Mrs. Davis came down early because she wanted to see your magic acts, sir.
Really? Well, with the aid of my assistant, Mr. Muncie, I shall now treat you to a preview.
Now?
Yes, we can use the rehearsal anyway. Now, I call this first stunt my League of Nations Spectacular. In it, my head keeps popping out of the box. I'll be wearing the headgear of various nations, incidentally. And as the flag of each represented country waves behind me, I shall rapidly perform feats of magic indigenous to that country.
Well, that sounds remarkable, but don't you think that...
Well, now, let's get started, shall we? Muncie, you know what to do. All right, we'll get going here.
Hello, Mr. Conklin.
Hello, Miss Brooks.
Muncie, don't forget those electronic buttons. The blue one locks the panels on all sides.
The blue one, thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Now, Margaret, I'm just getting the various headgear in order, so please be patient.
What do we do?
Well, I don't know, but till we find out, we've got to keep him locked in this box.
Now, remember, Muncie, the red button is on the left bank of controls. The green button... Hello, Miss Brook. Hello, Miss Brook. Hello, Miss Brooks. Hello, Miss Brooks. Now, Margaret, I'm almost ready, so keep your eyes open, because this is one of the finest tricks... Hello, Miss Brooks! What are you doing here, Miss Brooks? Uh-huh. Could it be that you are number 29066, Miss Raffles? Let me out of here. Muncie, push that yellow button on the left bank.
I'm sorry, sir. It's after 3 o'clock. All the banks are closed.
Get out of here.
Is there any way he can get out?
Only through the top, but I don't know which one of these buttons locks it.
Well, I'll try them all.
If it's the last thing I do, I'll make you pay through the nose! Oh! I'm nobody's fool. Remember that you're playing with dynamite. Oh! This isn't part of the act, Margaret. She's lousing it up. Down! Oh, if I ever get my hands on you. Trapped like a rat.
Oh, that one did it. Now take him out of here, Mr. Muncie, and take him back the long way by the duck pond.
But
no, wait a minute. I've got to write a note. Here. Here's a piece of paper. Have you got a pencil?
Oh, I haven't.
Mr. Conklin, have you got a pencil? Thank you. This note may keep me my job till the end of the year.
What are you writing there?
Do not open until Christmas.
Hey, what's all the racket going on out here?
Mr. Kilgallen, I'd like you to meet number 29066.
Alias Connie Brooks.
Huh?
Well, Mr. Kilgallen, here's my raffle ticket. May I have my prize, please? The $1,000?
Well, that all depends. The deadline was 4 o'clock, you know.
Well, just look at your watch. See? It's only 20 minutes to 4.
Oh, well, I don't use this watch to tell time. I just wear this because my wife gave it to me. Say, you're right. It is 20 minutes of 4. Well, okay. Here you are. Certified check made out in your name.
$1,000.
Hey, wait a minute. This ticket isn't dated. And according to the rules, an entrant must write the date of purchase on the back of the ticket.
The date of purchase?
That's right. Rules are rules, Miss Brooks. It's very important that you remember when you purchased this ticket. Now, do you think you can search your memory that far back?
Oh, I know I can remember. Just give me a minute. Now, wait a minute. Yes? I bought it from a teamster named Sam, who had a little black mustache and 4 freckles on his nose at exactly 22 minutes after 4 o'clock 3 weeks ago last night.
My goodness, Connie, how can you remember all those details when they go back so far?
Oh, that's easy, Mrs. Davis. For $1,000, I could go as far back as Bridie Murphy.